Hello, my name is Aaron, and welcome back to the Retro Gaming Collective. So this past week has been a pretty good week. I ended up going on a little beach weekend vacation with my wife, so I got to hit some different stores down there. I did find some good things. Found some good things up here in thrift stores. And then I actually found a pretty decent garage sale deal too. So tons of stuff. Some things I didn't get filmed. Didn't have time to film, didn't have my glasses, all that. So I'm going to do my best to break everything down because there are a lot of pickups this week. So without further ado, let's just dive on in and see what we found. All right, so we're starting our week off here at the Goodwill that I always go to, and this is going to be two different trips that I made. The first one, I was shocked. I did really, really well. I already sold a bunch of the stuff here. All those wrestling games, they've been selling like hotcakes. I paid $38 for all that. And then I went back again, and I found a few more things here. Gex 3, I found this chewed up GameCube controller that I left behind. But I found a few more things that I want to tell you about here real quick. All right, so just got done the Goodwill. Found a couple of other things outside of the bucket. I ended up picking up, so I'll just go through everything here with you. I'll start with the two things that we already saw. We got Gex 3 Deep Cover Gecko. Very cool, complete. And then we got Spyro Ripto's Rage for the PS1. Not bad. Then I found a couple other things, like I said. So I got this for 99 cents. Knights of the Old Republic for the PC. Probably not going to play this, might try and sell it, but this is one of my favorite games of all time, so I kind of took a risk on it. So we'll see how that ends up. Now I've done really well in the game fund lately, so I ended up spending a little extra here. I got this Xbox One controller for $10. Not bad. $9.99. It does have a little, I just heard it now, like a little jangly in there or something. And then this was kind of cool too. We got Spider-Man Edge of Time. I paid $12.99 for this, but it's sealed. It's brand new. And it's definitely worth more than that. So not a bad day. I think I paid maybe, I don't know, $25 for all that stuff. So we'll see. On to the next. Okay, so here's kind of an interesting garage sale pickup. I actually got this last Saturday. Today is Monday, so it's been a little over a week since I did this one. But this guy had all of these games individually priced. He had these little stickers on each one, all around $5, and then a Star Fox for about 15. And I ended up talking to him, and he's another collector, and these are just his doubles, so he's getting rid of them. I said, how much would you take for the whole lot? And he looked and said, about $30. So I gave him 30 for everything here, which is a pretty solid deal. It's under $3 a game, right? Not bad. I can do that. And you know, like I said, he's another collector, so we exchange numbers. We're keeping an eye out for things for each other. So that's the best thing about garage sales like this. You get to meet people, and you know, maybe you meet some friends, some people who look out for the same things as you. But I was pretty excited about this deal. It's Asteroids, Missile Command, Combat, Ice Hockey, and Pitfall. Then we got Real Sports Baseball, Defender, Street Racer, Pac-Man, and then we got Star Fox for the Super Nintendo, which I don't have. Very excited to add that to the collection. And then I'm going to go through these, see what I'm going to sell, what I'm going to keep, because I have a very small amount of Atari games up there, not a ton. So very cool. On to the next. All right, so first beach stop of the weekend. This is All Saints Parish Thrift Shop in Rehoboth, Delaware. They had a great deal. It was buy one, get one free on DVDs, CDs, and games. So I ended up buying 4 games, and I got them for $2 total. You'll only see 3 here, but I'll show you the other later. And then I went over with my beautiful wife to God's Way Thrift Shop. And this store is hit and miss. I've been here a bunch of times, but the games are always out of cases. They've been stolen. It's messy. I did find these top 3 games here. I got them for $3 a piece, though. Then I hit Yesterday's Fun, and I love this store. They actually used to have a smaller location about a mile or 2 away from here, and they just moved to this huge store. It was great. They have a huge selection of Star Wars toys, which if you know me, I am a big fan. They also have just tons of like 80s and 90s nostalgic toys and games and all kinds of things. They do actually have a little game section here, but with them you gotta be a little bit careful because they do tend to overcharge for some things. I got that win back there for the N64 for $14.75, but this Jak and Daxter here, it was going for like 32 bucks, and I think that's like a $15 game at most. So just be careful and be mindful of price charting so that you know you're not overpaying for the things that you could get on eBay for considerably cheaper. But again, just a great store, really, really fun. And I definitely plan on continuing to go back. All right, guys, so here is everything that we picked up this week. It was a great week. And what I'm gonna do now is break everything down by sale, by pickup, and then we'll go over how much I paid for everything and how much it's all worth. Now, you're gonna notice that I did sell a couple of games here, but I'll go over that here shortly. All right, so we got everything broken down here by pickup. So let's go through it. Over here, this was one of my beach pickups. I got this whole thing for $2. They were having buy one, get one free. And actually Battlefield 3 came with Gears of War 2 inside. So pretty good deal for under 50 cents a game if you include Gears of War 2. Not bad. Moving over here, we got Guitar Hero World Tour, Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock, and Michael Jackson Experience. It's not for the Wii, so it's not as expensive, but I'm actually going to keep this one. I've wanted to have one for my collection for a while because I found it so many times. So just going to end up keeping that one, and I'll make my money back on these two. And again, this was another beach pickup. Moving on, you're going to see this was actually both of these, all of this were a Goodwill pickup. You'll see early on in the video. This is, I paid 10 bucks for it. I saw it when I was checking out. I couldn't say no to it. It works. I tested it. Works great. Then we got here, I got all of these except for Spider-Man. I paid a little more for this. Spider-Man is sealed. But I paid $12.99 for that. 99 cents for this. 99 cents for Spyro, the demo. I don't know what that's worth. But I'm gonna probably keep that. And then Knights of the Old Republic has all 4 discs for the PC. Really great pickup for 99 cents. So super stoked to get all of that. Now this is that very first Goodwill pickup that I got. Now you'll see there are a few wrestling games missing because I did actually sell them. So what's interesting is that from the sales that I've got from those games, I pretty much made most of my money back from all of this stuff already. So I paid $38 for everything there. I sold, I want to say SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 for the 360. It's all for the 360. WWE 12, WWE 13, and WWE 14. So great sales. I mean, I sold 4 games, right? Super great deal. And a lot of this other stuff's going to end up going. But I know that those wrestling games are quick sellers, so I got rid of them as quick as possible. Then we already went over this. That's my Star Fox and Atari setup that I got at the garage sale. And at yesterday's fun, this was my one pickup. I got win-back covert operations for $14.75. So all in all, pretty great stuff here. What a great week we had, as you can tell. This time of year for me, and pretty much all gamers, this is our paradise. This is when we find everything that we're looking for. So pretty pleased with this week's pickups. I ended up paying a grand total for everything that we looked at. It was $119.75 for everything. Super great deal. Like I said, I almost made my money back completely. I did end up selling a couple of extra things from my collection that have gone up in value, which I recommend that you do. So I'm really I'm already well into the green this month. But we're looking at a total value of $374. So we almost tripled our money if we didn't. Yeah, we tripled our money. I mean, that's what you want, right? So I thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about the things that I picked up or the places that I went, or just want to talk about game hunting, please feel free to reach out. I'm happy to talk about it. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy this kind of stuff, or you can follow me on Instagram at the Retro Gaming Collective. But until next time, thank you guys so much, and happy hunting.